So I'm back to my old headphones for the moment right now. I'm not even going to be able to begin to take care of that issue. um, yeah, I just want to kind of. So, oh my gosh, man. Every single exit is closed to get on this Bay Bridge. This is insane. How are we supposed to get on the bridge if everything is closed? So we were over there. I was over at the family from church's home who needed help stacking hay, and like I said before, I was not really looking forward to it, like at all. But I was gonna do it, He asked me, and I wanted to, and I said yes. So I went there and I started lifting the hay, and not even in 5 minutes it hit me, and I was like, oh my gosh. And my back was killing. It was my back, my lower back and hips, and just started hurting so bad. And immediately I knew, and it was hard. Another one of these moments that happens when you have to do something uncomfortable. So my choice was do something uncomfortable that's going to provide relief, or do something uncomfortable that's going to cause you to be in agonizing pain, physically and mentally and spiritually. And so I had to make the decision to stop and quit. So I did, and I left, and it felt bad. It was like a double-edged sword, because all these people are there from church helping out, and they're not young, they're not spry, they're not muscular whippersnappers. These are your everyday folks, mostly middle-aged, and I'm younger than all of them, and I feel terrible about leaving, but I had to. So it's just one of those moments, Can't really do anything about it, but it's hard. Tough on the heart, because you gotta do what's best for you, and you don't want to leave people hanging, but you gotta go. And so I went, and I feel a lot better now, because I know it's the right thing for me to do. And I tell you what, a secret to doing the hard thing is to know that's the right thing to do. Because if you know it's the right thing to do, then that should make it a little easier. Because you at least have the satisfaction and knowledge that it's the right thing to do. So mine was hard because I didn't want to make an announcement, I didn't want to draw a lot of attention to myself. I was kind of embarrassed because my pride hurt, because I couldn't stay there and help. Had to go. And so I said something to the lady who was kind of organizing the operation, and then I left, and then I saw a friend on the way out and talked to her for a minute and told her what was going on too. And yeah, it's just one of those things. And you can't prove it. Like, you can't prove that you're in pain when you are. And it's not that I'm afraid that they won't believe me or anything, but I've definitely been in a lot of situations where I have been like, oh my gosh, I have to get out of this situation. And it sucks, because whenever you're in those situations and you get out of them, you struggle with this demon that tries to accuse you of being a coward or being a weakling, or tries to accuse you of being a flake or a no-show or a loser or a flaker, or a quitter. Yeah, a quitter. All these things. So it's hard to make these kinds of decisions in the moment when you have to navigate all those things too. Like, those things kind of linger in your head too. and they mess with you. Mess with me at least sometimes. I gotta go because I'm on the bridge. It's noisy. But, yeah, I am super glad that I got out of that. Not just because I didn't want to do it, but because I literally couldn't do it. And I'm not exaggerating here, and it doesn't matter if you... I mean, I'm not even going to get into the territory of whether people believe me or not. It's, you know... But, yeah, it was a total nut job trying to lift these hay bales with my back the way it was. And so there's just no way I could do it. That's why I had to stop. So there's that. But yeah, so now I'm door dashing, and I feel much better about that. And I got a really great order right off the bat, which proves to me I'm doing the right thing again. It's difficult, right? Life's hard sometimes, right? Life's hard. You know, you're trying to do the right thing, and then you can't, and then you gotta navigate not being able to do the right thing, or not being able to do the thing you thought was the right thing. I don't know. It's difficult, right? Life is tricky, but you just gotta roll with the punches somehow. Honestly, it's something else. I don't know. I'm sensing a strong recurring theme of rest, of telling me, okay, you don't have to do this. It's okay. You can relax. You can push forward. You don't have to worry too much. And so I can really use a lot of medicine that says, take it easy. I think maybe I should have gone home instead of door dashing after this, but of course my pride made it blurry and hard for me to distinguish the thing to do, because I felt like, no, you have to do something productive. You have to do something that justifies why you're not here. It's that guilt. I want to say I definitely experienced it for a while in different ways, in deep ways. I want to say it's in my family. Not to say anything bad about my family. Everybody's family has things that they're dealing with. But one of the things that my family struggles with, I think, to a point, is guilt and pride. It's that old association that says, if you say you're going to be somewhere, you better be there. And doesn't matter what happens. And I understand that. It's not about integrity. It's about, yeah, I don't know. It's tricky. And there's a lot of self-sacrificing. There's a lot of people in my family have done some things at the expense of their body and their mind and their spirit. Mostly their body, though, I could say, and their mind. It's been very sacrificial and helpful for those people who they've helped, but I think the better option would have been, and they couldn't have known this or seen this or understood this at the time, but I think the better option would have been to not do the things they were doing, not to sacrifice the way they were sacrificing, but instead to take care of themselves. Because when you take care of yourself, you have more to give. When you don't take care of yourself, you have less to give. And the natural knee-jerk reaction is, oh, I have to do this thing. I just have to. I don't have a choice. But when you get to that feeling, when you're feeling that way about something, I encourage you to look into it. Because just like in Star Wars, only a Sith Lord deals in absolutes. I want to say that obviously God's given us our agency, so when it comes to having to do something a certain way, that happens sometimes in life, but there are a lot of opportunities, there's a lot of occasions where we don't have to do the thing that we think we have to do. So, it's hard. And that's why I say we gotta really try to make sure that we're doing what's best for us. And that can be so tricky. It can be so tricky. So I ran over my bumper. I ran into the wall today with this one. And it's okay. Yeah. It's like you're bowling and you have the bumpers up, but you hit the bumper. It's not really going to make that big of a deal. You weren't trying to, and the goal is to not hit the bumper. But you hit the bumper, so big deal. Basically. So I'm hoping these thoughts are hitting home for some of you guys, because I know this isn't pointless. I know this isn't worthless or useless for me to share these thoughts. It's not. It's actually helpful, beneficial. I know it is. I've heard that again and again. I've been told again and again that the thing that I said spoke to someone, or it really helped them with something, or it made them think about something, or whatever, you know? And so I just know that when we commit ourselves to something, it's important to make sure that that's the thing we want to do. It's important to be selfless sometimes. It's important to help others. It's important not to be selfish. But sometimes we have to take care of ourselves. And that's difficult sometimes. It's tricky because there's a lot to navigate. But anyway, that's just the way it goes, you know? And life is, we're here to learn. So it's not going to be perfect. And I love the way the sun is shining down in my video right now. I feel God's presence. It's really amazing. I know He loves me. I know He loves you. I know He loves all of us. But yeah, it is really tricky. It really is tricky sometimes. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad if you make a mistake. Don't feel bad if you mess up. Don't feel bad if you screw up. You know? We really got to take care of ourselves and do the best we can. And it's an ugly process. And that's okay, because that's life. Life is dirty. Life is messy. It's called mortality for a reason. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. And I really am loving sharing these thoughts with you right now, because I feel like they really are going somewhere good. And I feel like I do have something really good to say, and I feel like I'm saying it. So hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later.